All right, y'all. So I got the Stinger Heigh10 or Heigh10, or however you want to pronounce it. I got it installed in both the JK and the JT. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a rundown of how they look, installed, how they work, and everything, and let you make a decision on yourself. I had the links well on order for the JT back there. But after installing the Stinger in the JKU, yeah, I decided to go ahead and get it for the JT. So let me show y'all these real quick, show you how they look, show you what we decided to put in both of them, and then y'all can make a decision on what y'all want to get for your ride. So check it out. As you can see, we decided to go with the traditional mount, which is a floating mount. Some of your Audis and higher end cars come with a unit that's mounted like this, so it looks like this. So that's what we went with. Now the main reason we went with this one is we were kind of thinking that maybe with the way this dash bar sits and the tablet holds it up, is that if we got the flush mount, it wouldn't really sit properly because we didn't know how far the flush mount would come back. So we went with this one instead. Now, one of the cool things about these 10-inch units that go in the JKs, the JLs, and the JTs is that they're all the same. So if in the future we decided we want to trade in the JK and get a JL, we can just take this unit, buy the flush mount kit that goes to the JL, which is the same thing as the JT, put it in there, and mount it right in the JL, and we won't even have to buy a new unit for it, which is pretty awesome. So right now, if I wanted to switch units between both of the Jeeps, I could do that because the only difference is the mounting kit that goes in it, which you can buy separately. So that's pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna turn this on, go through some of the settings, let y'all hear how it sounds. Not gonna run through all of them because there's a lot of videos out there. Even Stinger has some cool videos out there on their stuff, and y'all can decide. So here it is. Everything still works just like factory. Steering wheel controls. Because the cool thing about these is that they come with all of the aftermarket accessories, the wiring, everything to make it work just like factory. Just 10 times better. Now this music that I got is my own beats because I make my own music for my own videos to keep away from copyright issues. So check it out. That's it. That's the JK. That's the sound. Clean, crisp, and clear. So what we're going to do now is going to move over to the JT. Let you hear what it sounds like in there because there's a few things that are different. Then we're going to talk about that a little bit. So let's go. Now here we are in the JT in my Gladiator. Now one of the reasons I wanted you to hear mine, because they are the same unit, is because mine has a subwoofer in it. Got one for the JK, took it out, just never got around to putting it back in there because she doesn't really care. But mine still does. So we're gonna let you hear what this thing sounds like with the sub in here. Same thing, still works with the steering wheel controls, still works with the factory knob, everything's still the same unit, just a little bit different. Oh, and I'm also gonna show you the off-road pages that now work through this, and there's another cool feature on this that's pretty cool too, so check it out. Sounds just like the JK. It's clean, crisp, and clear. If you notice, I only have my subwoofer level on 2. It's because this unit comes with a built-in amplifier, so there's no really need to turn it all the way up. Unless it just, of course, I got one of those heavy bass songs and I want to crank up the bass in it to hear a little more bump in the back. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it sounds good. But here's the other couple things I want to show you. Look at that. Check it out. All your gauges, all your stuff right there. Same thing that's on the dash. Well, that was on the stock radio. There's your performance again. There's your off-road with your pitch and your roll. There's your drivetrain. Turn the wheels, play with it. Use the settings. You can change your tire pressure threshold. You can have your default off-road camera to the rear, or you can add external cameras and make them the default cameras. You can switch between them right here. Here's what mode you're in, latitude, longitude, altitude, all that stuff. So this is pretty cool. Now I told y'all there was something else that I wanted to show you on here that I thought was pretty cool. So check it out. Settings, vehicle settings, scroll down, pack enable settings. Look at that, auto start, stop memory. You can actually set this thing to on, so whatever state it was in when you turned it off the last time, it'll remember that. So if you push the auto start on and you don't want it to turn off and on at the light anymore, like so many of you hate, turn that on, leave that on the memory, and the next time you turn it on, whatever you had it on last, that's what it'll be in. So you don't even have to bother with the button anymore. So be happy. Get you a Heigh10 and call it a day. So that's the one here, my Gladiator. I'm loving it already. Get you one. Just without all of the mounts and everything I got up here. And by the way, I had all this stuff up here because I was using a tablet and having all these other gadgets up here when I had the stock radio. But now that I don't have the stock radio and I got this, that I can accomplish half of this with that, don't need those anymore. So I can take a couple of them out. Well, except for the one that where she puts her phone. Gotta have that in there. Comfort, you know, gotta make it comfortable in here. Gotta make them happy. So let's go. So that's it. That's both the units that I installed in both of the Jeeps. Both the same thing. Both the Stinger Heigh10s. Nice looking radios. Sound great. We're very pleased with both of the units. So hey, check it out. If y'all want to get one of these Stingers, you want to know what it sounds like, there's enough other videos out there where you can review these things and you can make up your mind what you want to do. They're good units. Get you one, put it in, see what it sounds like. I think they also come for Chevys, Toyota, Fords, other cars too. So check these things out. They're pretty good. Y'all stay safe. Don't forget to smile. Go out and change your life. Peace out, y'all. Have fun.